Hello Pilgrim, welcome back to my studio, Pilgrim Soul in Sligo. And I am doing a couple of video blogs following up from my tour this year of workshops. I've travelled around Ireland this year delivering my raw art journaling workshop. And along the way, what I was doing, I was listening to, let's say, what the needs are and what the needs would be of my journalers, because most of the people who came to my workshop were starting journaling as a brand new practice, and some people were even starting this, they're looking for a creative practice, something to get involved in, like the ritual of doing something all the time, and journaling is perfect for that. But a lot of people who came to my workshops, I supply all the materials, you see, and when they came to my workshops, they mightn't have many supplies at home, so I wanted to dispel the myths that you have to have a lot of stuff for a start. And I have another video that I will link this one to, that I ran over basically what my supplies are and how, I keep it quite basic because I don't like too much choice. So I just don't, and what I have found as a result with where that began was that, I didn't have the money to splash out on what began as an exploration, that kind of a way. Like I didn't start out with a big studio, I just started out using what I had, and you'd be amazed what you already have at home. Anyway, that's another video where I go through supplies with you. But another big thing that I know that and that I've heard a lot of is that people are, if you don't have a dedicated space in your house to create, you're just not going to do it. You have to have somewhere to remove as many obstacles between you and getting on the page as possible. And that's kind of like what I teach. Is I teach you how to have a practice that it comes with a sense of ease, because that's what you want from something that brings you joy. The last thing you want is for it to be another chore, and the space, I wanted to address the idea of a dedicated space. So let me show you how easy it can be. People say, oh, I don't have room in my house, or I don't have a table and I don't have a dedicated space. You don't need that. Let me introduce, and I know I'm making this from my studio, right? So this is my big studio, but I want to show you the studio that I travel with all around the country doing my workshops. And this is all you need at home. So hold on. Okay, so there is a studio. This is an entire studio. Now, if you buy one of these boxes and you set it up for your practice, well, then you can do your journaling anywhere. As long as you have this box, you can take it out on the floor, you can take it out on the table, everything you need is in here. So let me show you how I have this box set up. I have my spray water. I have a canister that acts either as a holder for my brushes, my tools, or I can use that to hold water. So that is this. I have my journals packed in there. I have my apron, of course. My apron is well worn, as you can see. I have the matte medium, paper towel, wet wipes. I have some gesso. I have some black gesso, so black and white gesso. I have my fun-size lunchbox full of paints and my shoebox. Let me show you what's in the shoebox. Okay, what is in the box? Let me show you. In here, I have my toolkit, mark making. All that is in all the information about this is in the other video. I have more mark making crayons, water soluble crayons, oil crayons. Love my crayons. I have tapes. I have inks. These are washi tapes. I have acrylic inks. I have personal photographs. I have collected words. Handmade, homemade collage papers. And then some, you know, paper, different types of text out of books and magazines. And then I have clipped images in there, and I have Pritt stick. And that is actually my entire journaling stash. This is the stash. It is my studio. When I want to journal, as long as I have this box packed and organized, I can take it, throw it into the car, take it out on the table. It can go anywhere with me, and this becomes your studio. So I would highly recommend doing this, because what you are creating here is you are creating space, you are creating intention, you are saying to yourself, you know, that this is important enough for me to have a system basically and a space for it and know where my stuff is, because there's nothing more frustrating than having an urge to create and having to go through the rigmarole of you know, finding a space, digging out the supplies and all that. But it's something that if you spend a little bit of time organizing, you will have a mobile, portable studio with everything you need, real simple. So there you go, really simple. You know, the elements of an art studio are just a few small things in a purple, well, my box is purple, but I'm going to set you a challenge now. If you've watched this video and you don't have a dedicated space to create in, and you have been saying that that is the reason why I don't do my journaling as often as I should, I'm going to challenge you now to gather your supplies into one space, organize them into, you know, a box that is portable, and create yourself a small studio that you can just tuck under the table and pull it out when you need it. So that is your challenge. Create for yourself a space in which to create and honor your journaling practice, and show us what you got. Definitely come on into the group and show us your creative spaces. We'd love to see them, and let's inspire each other to keep our practices fresh and regular. Okay, see you later, bye.